Hello everyone and welcome. I am Marcela and I'm here today with a shorter flow. It's going to be a flow focused on strength, but kind of a quiet strength. If you have not a lot of time, but you still want to come into your body and focus on your core, you're a person that sits a lot or doesn't get to move a lot during the whole day, this is a perfect practice for you. Because we're linking, as always with yoga, we're linking the breath, the movement, and now we're also connecting with a deeper inner strength. So I hope you like it. Let's go ahead and begin. And so for our practice today, all we need, if you do have a blanket or a towel close by, it would be great, because we'll be using it mostly at the end of the practice. I like to sit on it. Often we begin on the focus on the breath, so we'll do that today. And if you have it already, you can sit on top of your blanket. And then apart from that, we could use some sort of belt that you have at home. Here I have a yoga strap, and it doesn't need to be that. But some sort of belt, or maybe even a long scarf, something that we can use. All right? If you don't have it, don't worry. It's not a must. Find a comfortable seat, cross-legged, or maybe sitting on your heels. We close the eyes, or if you're not ready to close your eyes, you kind of soften the eyelids, find a steady point for the gaze, and bring your hands over onto your lap, over your legs, and begin to settle here. Begin to find your breath. Try to breathe in and out through the nose, and see how that agrees with your body. Allowing the breath to be just as is, the same as with yourself. No matter what time during the day it is for you, you come as you are, with all your experiences throughout your day, your week, and you begin to allow yourself to feel your space, the connection into your body through your breath. And begin to soften the shoulders, see if you can drop them more and more away from your ears, and lengthen the spine. We can set a precedent for our practice and focus on just acceptance for what is, even if it's just for these few moments that we have together, ideally with the intention of taking it with us beyond the mat. And then let's gently begin the Ujjayi Breaths. If you're not familiar with Ujjayi Breaths, it's just a tiny little embrace on the back of your throat. So you allow the sound of your breath to become like the ocean. Think of the waves that come and go. They have a certain rhythm, that amazing sound that so many of us love. Or maybe you prefer the sound of the wind passing through the branches of a tree. Listen to the sound of your breath. Like giving yourself permission to be here and now, present, so that you slowly allow the mind to also start settling, hopefully resting, taking a break. Beautiful. Let's bring the hands together in front of the heart by heart center. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale through the nose again as we bow down towards the heart center. We inhale back up. And then gently begin to blink your eyes open, release your hands down, and let's move over onto our back, will you? So we're just going to remove that blanket for a moment, keep it close by for later, and begin to make your way down onto your seat, down onto your back, slowly, with the knees bent. And then begin to feel your body now in this. Face up, posture. Lengthen the spine. Begin to find a neutral pelvis. Have your arms be heavy down towards the earth. Notice if your whole body starts noticing that you're coming into a calmer state. But even if you're not, it's totally okay. Just let yourself know that you're safe, you're slowing down. And then slowly we're going to pull the right knee in towards the heart, hug your knee with your hands, and begin to make a few circles from the ankles, both directions. You can alternate or take a few circles on one direction, and then a few others on the second direction. Good. Then come to center. Now you can stay here or already here. An option is to get your belt. And then place your belt or strap, whatever you may be using, around the ball of your foot, and then stretch that right leg long, lower the elbows, and then gently, just really gently pull your leg in towards the heart. And breathe it. Breathe all the way to the tip of your toes. See how you're even dropping the armpits. So waking up the body here. Option also is to go ahead and stretch and lengthen your left leg long. Check it out for yourself first if it feels right. Otherwise, you can always come back to bending your knee. Couple of breaths more. Try to level your hips. Excellent. Go ahead and bend your knee. Remove the strap. And we're going to change sides. We'll take a transition first where both feet are on the ground, just like we began on the other side. You drop your shoulders and the armpits. Lengthen the spine. Lengthen the tailbone as well. And begin by bending and pulling your left knee in towards the heart. Heart center. And begin to make a few circles from the ankles. One direction. A few circles. And onto the other direction, a few circles more. And come to center. Yeah, stay here, hold it. Feel how your thigh gets closer and closer into your belly, into the deep organs. And this is the time to go ahead again. If you do have a strap, a belt, place it around the ball of your left foot and begin to stretch your leg long up towards the skies, and lower the elbows, lower the upper arm bones, lower your shoulders. Yeah, and even here, then go back to leveling your hips, lengthening the torso. Deep into the Ujjayi Breath, still settling the body. Find that quiet, that stillness, preparing us for the inner strength. If you'd like, you can go ahead and stretch your right leg long. Realign again. A few breaths more. Super. Let's bend the right knee. Let go of your strap and bend that left knee. Lower the left foot back down, so both feet are down. And you can remove the strap. We're not going to use it for now. Just take it over to the side. Land here, take a few moments. One extra full breath. Now, go ahead and bend your elbows with the tip of the fingers up towards the skies. We're going to interlace the fingers and just land your hands, the palms of your hands, on your lower belly. Good. Gonna lift the right leg up, kind of like a 90 degree. And then the left leg up. Beautiful. Inhale here. Drop your shoulder blades onto the ground. And with the exhale, tap the earth with the tip of the right toes. Inhale, bring it back up. You're pressing lightly the pelvis down against the earth. And exhale, tap. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, tap. So let's continue like such. Notice you're trying to soften the shoulders to the earth. And the effort is coming from the lower navel. Option also is to begin to straighten one leg and then the other. So find your variation. What works for you here? And we're trying to keep the pelvis down towards the earth. And the Ujjayi Breath. Continue a few more times. Notice all the movement that may be on your belly. That's natural. Of course, we're breathing in and out. But it's the pelvis that we're trying to keep connected down towards the earth. A few more times. Going into that abdominal area, activating quietly with stillness, but working with our inner strength. Come back here, come to center, release the arms over to the sides, keep your feet up and feel that. All right, now we're going to interlace the fingers behind the head. Yes, almost the same thing, but this time we're going to reach the right elbow to the left knee and lengthen your right leg long. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Yeah, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Notice that we're not rushing into the movement. Instead, we're trying to keep it still, leveled, conscious of what's going on from within, working with the breath. Yeah. Continue a few more times. And try to lower that pelvis. Good job. Okay, let's do one more. Come back to center. Open your elbows. Roll your upper back down. And release your arms down. Gonna pull the knees in towards the heart. Give yourself a hug. Maybe the nose up toward the knees and sway from side to side. Keep bringing those knees to heart center. And release. We're going to begin to roll back and forth a few times. Keep activated that lower navel. Maybe the chin to chest. And then come all the way up onto your seat. Cross one foot on top of the other, hands down. Come all the way onto a tabletop on your mat. Wrists down under the shoulders, knees down under the hips. Lengthen your spine. Find that neutral pelvis. Lots of length on the back of your neck. Have the big toes touch. Open your knees a little bit wider and come down onto a child's pose. Lengthen your arms. Lower the forehead down onto the earth. Take a moment. Get heavier on your hips. Down onto the heels. Okay, feel the tip of your fingers pressing down against the earth. Look forward in between your thumbs. Come back up onto a tabletop. Knees down under the hips. Begin to make a few circles here. And then second direction. And come to center. Okay, tuck your toes under. Take a step back with your right foot. Level your hips. Excellent. Stay here. And then take the left arm up over the head, pointing forward. Option to stay here, or maybe bring that right leg up. We're going to level the hips. Pull the navel in. Find your balance. Keep breathing. Notice where you get more space in your body. And what does that space feel for you? Inhale. With the exhale, lower left hand down and lower the right knee down. Realign here. Feel your pelvis neutral. Good. Standing on your right knee, extend your left leg up and back, just parallel to the earth, and then extend your right arm long, pointing Top of the fingers forward, look forward, expanding your gaze. Yeah, square your hips. This is where you're feeling the pelvis. You're actually pulling the navel all the way in towards the lower back. Ujjayi breath. One more, lengthen. Exhale, lower right hand and lower your right knee. Open your knees wide, tip of the toes touch, and happy baby. Gaze up, in between your thumbs. Come up onto all fours. Okay, wrists under your shoulders. This time let's walk the knees behind the hips. We can tuck the toes under or just keep your feet pointed. That's up to you, all right? Inhale here, we're gonna work with the shoulder blades. So listen, press your hands gently against the earth, widen your shoulder blades. All right, there's no movement going on the spine, it's the shoulder blades. Drop your chest and exhale here, widen your shoulder blades, round in that upper back. Inhale, drop the chest down. Exhale, round. Inhale, you're looking forward. And listen, this is like really going onto the deep, especially around the shoulder blades. Strengthening from within. Good. Now this time let's inhale, lengthen the spine, widen the shoulder blades slightly, look forward. And then slowly on the exhale, we're going to drop the pelvis down, roll all the way down until the forehead touches the earth. And gently look up, cobra. Come on to, again, hands and knees. The knees are behind the hips. We're going to crawl the right toes under, and then lift, and then the left toes under, coming all the way up onto plank. Good. Maybe you need to walk your hands a little bit forward, but your shoulders are still over your wrists. Reach the heels back. Beautiful. Inhale. And pull that navel in. Exhale fully. Take one more. Inhale. Beautiful. On the exhale, lower the knees, point your toes, and begin to lower back down. Pelvis comes down slowly. Come down. Forehead touches the earth. Elbows back. Inhale, roll up onto a baby cobra. Look forward. Exhale, come down. Let the movement come from your spine. Inhale. Looking forward. Exhale, come down. And this time all the way up. Inhale, right leg up, chest and shoulders up. Exhale, down. Beautiful. Left side. Inhale. We're going to keep that pubic bone down. The hips are down. Exhale, come back down. All together. Inhale up. You're doing great. Lengthen your belly. Exhale, come down. And remember, we're trying to do the acceptance practice. So whatever we can do here, we accept it. We want to challenge ourselves, but in a good way, where we begin to notice what the body is good with and what is not. Let's do left leg up again, chest and shoulders up, look forward. Exhale, come down. One hand on top of the other, your elbows open wide. Rest your forehead here. Like a prone Shavasana. Let yourself drop deep. Feel it. So what we're trying to do here is feel how, during this transition, how we let go. We can soften throughout the whole body and notice both differences when we're activating and we're letting go. Both hands to the sides. Crawl your toes under. Press against the earth. Come on onto all fours. And now we're going to press Reach the hips back toward the heels with the toes tucked under. Look forward, lengthen your arms. And from here, let's begin to make our way up onto a downward facing dog, pushing the hips up, lengthening the spine. Gaze goes back in between the toes, maybe. Keep your knees bent. Give your spine a lot of space and walk your dog. Yeah, twist from side to side a few times. Keep lengthening your spine. Reconnect to the Ujjayi Breath if it happens to have left our practice. Come to center. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Look forward. Inhale. Come on to the top of your toes. Exhale. Bend your knees, hips down. And on the exhale, we're going to walk, maybe float, all the way to the top of the mat. Feet together. Tip of the fingers or hands to shins. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to forward and fold. Hinge from your hips, hands down. Yeah, on our next inhale, look forward, lengthen your spine. And with the exhale, bend your knees, reach your arms up and over the head for chair pose. Reach. Begin to find your stability here, the quiet strength. Lengthen the back of your neck. Go a little bit deeper. Beautiful. Take an inhale here, look up. And with your exhale, bring your arms behind you. Inhale, just lengthen tiny bit. And exhale back to your chair, arms behind you. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, arms all the way behind you. Hold it here. Yeah. All right, inhaling, arms all the way up and over the head. Look to the tip of your fingers. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Samastitihi. Take one extra inhale here. And with the exhale, let's begin to bow down. Hinge from your hips, lower the hands down. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, we're going to step the right foot back and come down onto a low lunge. You're going to walk that right knee a little bit further away from your hip also, so the hip is in front of your knee. Look forward for a few moments, open the heart. Your left knee is pointing forward. Tuck the back toes under if they're not already there. And on your next inhale, lift that back knee and walk to the front to forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, tip of the fingers touches the earth. And on the exhale, touch and step your left foot back, lower your left knee down. Walk that knee further away from your hip and stay here. Open collarbones, level your hips. And then observe from within the sensations, the flow of your breath. Excellent. Inhale, lift the back knee, look forward, and then step to a forward fold. Tip of the fingers touch, inhale, exhale, touch again, and let's take both feet back, big steps onto a plank. Reach the heels back, inhale, listen on the exhale, right knee down, left knee down behind the hips. And we're gonna stay here, look forward, round your upper back. Let's bend the elbows slightly on the exhale, and then push to come back up, inhale. Beautiful, exhale, bend your elbows slightly. And come back up, inhale. Couple of more times, exhale. Inhale, and this time on the exhale, let's slowly pull the navel in as we make our way all the way down onto the belly, touching the ground. Then stack now the opposite hand on top of the other, lower your head onto your hands, and pause here. So feel how the force of gravity helps us on this like prone Shavasana, to drop heavy onto the earth, and what those sensations are. Good. Now, both hands over to the sides of your chest. Tuck your toes under, press against the earth. Come on through all fours. Come all the way up onto downward facing dog. Beautiful. Stay here for 3 full breaths. Realigning with your breath, with your body, with your here and now. On our next inhale, let's take the right leg up and back. Exhale, step onto the ball of your left foot. Look forward, bend your back knee. And go ahead and step your right foot forward. Come on to a high lunge, just like the low lunge before, but this time a little bit more balance. Arms up and over the head. Yeah, strong left thigh up towards the earth. Beautiful, look up, inhale. And with the exhale, lean forward. Then take your arms all the way behind you. Yes, inhale, arms back up. And exhale, lean forward, take it back. One more time, inhale here. And exhale, let's hold it here. Bring the arms all the way behind us. Then we're gonna gently connect once again to that lower navel. You're engaging your pelvis. And slowly we're gonna step over onto a warrior three. Reach back with your hands. Find your lower navel, your lumbar spine connecting. Beautiful, inhale here. Exhale, come back down onto that high lunge. Arms up and over your head. Excellent, go ahead and open up onto a warrior two, just transitioning here. And open onto a reversed warrior, inhale here. Exhale, come over onto the other side. Yeah, inhale back. Notice your stance is gonna be still and steady. Exhale, and then one more time, we'll bring it all the way back, reversed warrior. Yeah. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel your hands over top of the mat. Step right foot back to downward facing dog. One extra breath here. On our next inhale, left leg up and back. Come on to the ball of your right foot. Exhale, look forward, bend your knee, and step. Left foot in between your hands. High lunge. Inhale, the arms up and over your head. Settle here. Strong right thigh. Gaze up, tip of the fingers. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Bring your arms all the way behind you. Inhale, use that right ball of your foot to settle. Exhale. Beautiful, inhale. And exhale, let's stay here. Reach the arms back. Nice, strong stance. Left leg, slowly we're gonna in forward. Warrior three. Take your time, reach those hands back. Engage your lumbar, your lower navel. Inhale, and slowly come back. Arms up and over the head. And exhale, open onto your warrior two. Beautiful. On the inhale, reversed warrior. And on the exhale, over to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, warrior two. Take an inhale. On the exhale, cartwheel your hands over top of the mat. Step left foot back. Hold it on your plank. Rounding shoulder blades. Navel in, reach the heels back. For one more breath, inhale. Listen on the exhale. One knee down and then the other. Cross one foot on top of the other. Make your way all the way back. Come on to your seat. The feet in front of us. So this is where we want to use our blanket, right? Blanket or towel, something similar that you can, if you fold it in such a way that you get into maybe like a rectangle or triangle, then you're gonna start rolling it so you get a little bit of like a little taco, if you will. And we're gonna place it somewhere under the shoulder blades. Good, we're not gonna be here too long, But check it out for yourself so that you allow the shoulder, the top of the shoulders to touch the earth, and then also from under the blanket all the way down to the tip of the toes. So come down, and when you get down there, you're gonna know if that is the right setting for you or not. So for me, it's a little bit too low right now, so I need to push it back. Good, and there it is. Bring the arms onto a cactus, and then begin to let all the inner parts of your body drop onto the earth. Drop the shoulders. And keep adjusting that blanket or towel if you need to. It goes more higher up than lower. Let your legs drop onto, like, symmetrically. Notice how the breath itself starts regulating. Letting go of that victorious breath, the Ujjayi Breath. And feel the air touching the skin on your body. If you can, try and see if you can widen your collarbones even more. Let go of the breath more and more. Get heavy. Of course, you can also do this with your knees bent if you prefer. But use your awareness to notice where you feel sensations and what those sensations are for you. Nice, good lengthening of the front of the body. If you'd like, you can stay here longer. Some of us are going to move on to Shavasana. We're going to bend the knees here. And then lightly roll over onto the side. If you can keep your head as low as you can, just remove that blanket. As it's rolled, you can maybe decide to use it right under your knees or right under your thigh bones. Stretch your legs long for Shavasana and bring your arms to the sides. Lengthen the whole body. Arms open wide, legs open wide. Shoulders drop. Skin softens and drops down towards the earth. Close your eyes. And let yourself drop into a deep yoga relaxation for as long as you would like. This is your time. Every now and then, do notice if there's any tensions you may be holding on to, or that you suddenly find. And all you do is bring your breath all the way down to those specific places. And with the exhale, you let go. So please do stay here for as long as you'd like. You can pause the video and come back when you're ready to close your practice, which is what I'll do now. So we're going to bend the knees and remove the blanket if we have a blanket under the body. Inhaling the arms up towards the skies. Exhaling the arms up and over the head, lengthen. Yeah, take an inhale here and lengthen once again. With the exhale, hips over to the one side, away from that side that you're going to roll over onto the side. Rest your head on your arm. Gently pressing the upper hand against the earth. Let's come all the way up onto a seat. With your eyes closed. Rest your hands. Your sternum lightly in front of your hips. hands together by heart center. Inhale deep through the nose. Exhale fully also through your nose. Make it soft as you bow. We all bow in gratitude, in strength, down towards the heart center. A strength and acceptance that we want to bring with us beyond the mat. Inhale, bring your head back up. Namaste. So thank you so much for joining me today, for allowing yourself to take these few moments that you may have in between breaks or whichever situation that you're in. For allowing myself to get into your home and for us to practice together. Hopefully you can feel that inner strength, your inner strength, the acceptance of what is right here, right now, and take it with you. So until next time, take care. Thank you so much.